Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Sorry for the pose. I was looking for the cue to come on. Get spiritually fit. Get spiritually fit. According to this card, it says we all want to have clarity, inner strength, and a sense of purpose in our lives. But like physical fitness, it can take effort and ongoing commitment. Getting spiritually fit. It means living authentically, being true to yourself in everything that you do in your work relationships and leisure time, and making life choices for a place of courage, love, and trust instead of from fear. So we're making choices from love, trust, and not from fear, which is really what living a authentic spiritual life is about. So when we get spiritually fit, what we also find is that we're using a practice daily to think positive, because in most cases, most of us haven't been thinking positive. I know that I've worked with a lot of people, been around a lot of people, even thought myself that I was positive, in circumstances. But what I found is that I needed to upgrade my thinking in many aspects to even graduate into another level of life. And so spiritual fitness will give you that. It means that you're going to pray, you're going to use affirmations, and you're also going to use meditation, because this changes the consciousness that you've been living in, or I've been living in, from the past. Any hurt, pain, or trauma that we've experienced will change if we practice meditation and prayer. Prayer is speaking to myself. A lot of people pray outwardly, but they don't understand that they're not praying for others. Really, it's praying for yourself. It's prayer, it's power in prayer, but the power is in the change that prayer is targeted for yourself. So meditation is like that as well, but meditation is a quiet type of prayer. It's going within and focusing on one thing to bring discipline to the mind. So we have an understanding of what prayer does. Prayer is not just to be prayed outward towards someone's enemies. The only reason why a person has enemies is because there's an enemy within them. Therefore, if I pray to myself and my Father who art in heaven, which is scriptural, what will happen is that I will become conscious, not just in the intellectual areas, but in the spiritual area, because intellect is what we live every day on the earthly plane. Spiritual understanding is what we live on the spiritual plane. And so we have to bring those two together, in heaven and in earth. Together, unity, heaven and earth has to come together in order for there to be a change. So spiritual fitness will be me talking to myself, which has that God within me. My heart is the area that needs to change. My mind, even Moses discusses the Commandments over in Exodus and Deuteronomy. And the Ten Commandments are targeting a personal relationship with God. Now, whatever religion you are, you use that to captivate what you need right now in these ever-changing times. Because spiritual fitness to me is agility. It means that I can change my mind at the flick of a moment. An emergency comes in. Rather than me reacting to the emergency, I react to get a solution to the emergency, right? So that's what agility is. I can take care of the emotions that come up afterwards, but the only way that we're able to handle situations in that case is if we're praying and meditating. And I know it'll be a lot of people out there saying, no, that's not true. Well, tell me why you respond the way that you do. Comment, leave me some thoughts that you have, and you guys have a blessed day in these ever-changing times. Spirituality will be more prominent and necessary than material wealth and substance. Material wealth is good, but it must become balanced with your spirituality. Know where your materiality or your material wealth is coming from, and give thanks to God, your source. Whoever you pray to, give thanks for what you have. Give thanks for what is coming as well. Practice that every day. Blessings. Oh, share and subscribe.